Well, hello. Uh, my name's Daniel, and you know, fidgeting with my hand. So, first time to do this, and maybe I'm making a bigger deal out of nothing. Who knows? But obviously, I mean, most people like Ariana Grande, so I thought I would make a video, and I got a bunch of little notes kind of keep me on track. So I'm just going to go off on a little tangent. You know what I mean? So, uh, I would say the topic would be body shaming because I mean, I don't know a whole lot about the situation. I just saw that there's a body shaming thing, and I thought I'd at least put my 2 cents in, you know. So the intro is Ariana Grande cares. Clearly, she clearly cares. She doesn't have to. She has no reason to need to, and I don't think she's doing it for fun. She's not doing it to look good for an image, even though there's nothing wrong with that either. Um, and I just have to read off my list. So I'm looking a little dorky here. So one of the prettiest women in the world, which, like I said, not many people are going to be able to say that she isn't. But images in the eye of the beholder. I have friends that have big women as wives and stuff like that, and I don't have a problem with it at all. I actually come from a trainer background, so I never looked at it as a detriment. I looked at it as kind of almost like a clean slate. Kind of be able to go from nothing to something and be able to see success. So number three, again, she cares. Okay. She could be doing all sorts of stuff, but she stops and takes time to talk about this, whether it's about her or her friends or a random fan, because I bet she would for a fan as well. So pretty cool because we don't have enough of this in the world, even if we have a lot of it, right? You can never have enough of this. Let's see. Now, see, I had to label these because I was like, if I end up doing a good enough job, she might actually watch this, and then I'm like, oh, I was all over the place. So I'm like, nah, we're not doing that. So it hurt me looking into her eyes because I looked at a still of the video when she was talking about body shaming. I could see the pain. Okay, I have I play poker for fun, and I might actually make a profession at some point in my life if I get bored enough. But with that, um, obviously it looked genuine. I've seen literally thousands of movies, thousands. Okay, definitely over 1,000, probably close to two, maybe three. Who knows? And if you think about how many times I've watched movies of each movie, yeah, I can tell when somebody's faking pretty well. So didn't look fake. So she's a really good actress, which she still is, but you know what I mean. It's genuine. So I know the difference between acting and real. See, it's like sometimes I just roll right into it. Hey, watched literally thousands of movies. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so I might be a day late and a buck short because from what I can tell, this is about 2, 3 weeks ago when this happened. But I know she wants to help everyone. It's kind of like you can just kind of feel it. You know, when you can tell the genuineness of whether or not somebody cares. So let's see. I don't practice. I normally just go straight from the heart. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Everybody has their own way. Just kind of like every body type has its own way. She makes me want to try harder just thinking of her. So, like, for example, if you knew better, you do better. That kind of stuck with me. Now, I'm a little bit older than her, but it's like, okay, she's got really good advice. So, I would definitely tell her, keep going, keep mushing, keep pushing. Yeah, mush, like mush, mush, dogs, Anyway, I'm a little dorky, whatever. I was a personal trainer, well, here I go. I'm sounding like a parrot or something, right? I used to tell overweight people they have an advantage to get in shape. Okay. Like I said, from a personal trainer's perspective, there are some guys that be like 300 pounds, 5'7", 5'6", and just about anybody go, oh, you got no chance. And I was like, what are you talking about, man? You got the advantage. You're used to carrying around 300 pounds of weight. If you lose some weight, you're going to be strong. Nobody's going to want to mess with you. So, it's all about perspective. And whenever I was a kid, probably 12 or 13, I used to tell people in school, perception is reality. No matter what you think, It only goes by what's in your head. Okay. You can't go and talk to somebody else and expect it to go well, right? You're not always going to see eye to eye, but your perspective is real no matter what. If you decide to get in shape, don't make it a New Year's resolution. Okay. You know, when you're, say, like going through a day, for example, like this isn't just for Ariana, this is for a lot of people, like from a personal trainer background as well. And I do care about her greatly because, I mean, who wouldn't with the experience of watching her since, since she was on TV. But yeah, might want to look at the camera anyway. So, uh, and I'm trying to do this in one take, so that way, if I look a little dorky, it's okay. Okay, I can lasso that moon. You know what I'm saying? Um, don't make it a New Year's resolution. Okay, that moment that you get that bug up your butt, right, and you're like, okay, I need to do this, right? Start it then. Okay, take the nostalgia, take advantage of it, jump on it, and don't waste time. Okay, um, it's not always going to be running for people. It's not always going to be lifting weights for people. Some people just want to eat less. Okay. Start doing it right then. Okay. Start challenging yourself. Start looking up articles about stuff like what healthy foods would I like if I have to eat healthy? There were things when I was a personal trainer, they were like, oh, we're not allowed to have spaghetti. I'm like, well, you can. Okay. Don't have it before bed. You can have it for lunch. And instead of making a one big meal, do one medium meal and another medium meal 2 to 3 hours after that. And I was like, what do you like to eat? Tell me what you like to eat. I'll help you out. Okay. And that's what I did. I did it as a personal trainer and I did it for free all the time as well. Okay. I am not a guy that goes, oh, I'm trying to find a way to grab some money. Okay. If that was the case, I would have been trying to become a celebrity a long time ago. I could say I probably act pretty well. I could do that if I wanted to, but I haven't practiced. So, who knows? There goes another little, hey, maybe in the shelf kind of thing. Anyway, we got getting off topic. Anyway, this is mostly about Ariana Grande, and it's about, honestly, I think she's genuine. Let's see. 10, 11. Okay. Eliza Schlesinger. Okay. I watched her stand up comedy not too long ago, and one thing really stuck. What a mouthful of a last name, by the way. Okay. Try to say that right, like the first time. Schlesinger. You know? Um, she said in her stand up about a woman gaining weight is spot on. Okay. And basically, what she was saying was, if you gain weight or you lose weight, it has something to do with like some big, big reason. Not you just forgot to, stop eating a couple of times or you forgot to eat a couple of times. I personally, sometimes I get so caught up in stuff that basically, sorry, blue eyes. Anyway, so yeah. See, now I lost my topic. Anyway, let's see. Gaining weight, spot on. Gaining weight, gaining weight, gaining weight, gaining weight. Yes, she was making it seem like it's a big deal and it's not just she forgot a meal. I go between 160 200 pounds almost all the time because I forget. I'm thinking too much. I'm too focused on something and I get distracted. So, maybe it could be after your birthday. I was supposed to do a joke right there, but it made me laugh, so I couldn't do it. I'll try to act it out, maybe. Um, uh, after your birthday, like Anchorman Ron Burgundy. Uh, okay. Anyway, this would be a part to edit out for me, but you know what? I'm not afraid to look like a dork. I really don't care. If there's one thing I can definitely do, it's make fun of myself. I ain't afraid to make fun of myself. I don't like making fun of other people, and I don't like to brag, but I don't mind making fun of myself because I think it's funny. And if y'all are wondering what's on my shirt, it's like a little white skull. I don't know what's going on. I don't really pay attention. It just looks cool. Anyway. Then we go to 12. Okay. Many saw her on The Voice, and she cares if you are a fan. Kids are just young sometimes, okay? They think something is funny, then they grow up and realize they could have done better, okay? And that even comes down to when you're in your 20s to going into your 30s, okay? even then, as soon as you think you got the world figured out, you get smacked with something metaphorically, sometimes literally, but definitely metaphorically. So I wouldn't say ever be overly confident on anything, ever. Does it mean that you can't be comfortable? Of course not. You can definitely be comfortable. But why worry about somebody wanting to make fun of you? You know, if you go with the perception as reality, then the perception you can tell yourself is that they're just jealous because you're actually trying to do something and they got nothing to do. I mean, there's all sorts of things you can make up. And then of course stuff specifically for Ariana. If I think a lot of people would call her Ari, but anyway, you cannot control how others see you. You can only control how you see yourself. I'll say that again because I spoke too fast. You cannot control how others see you. You can only control how you see yourself. And I consider that to be extremely important. So, just letting you know, that is the most important thing. And in order to improve as an individual, it requires for you to focus on just what's best. Okay. I try to keep my mind on what's just best at all times. And that's how I've had that fluctuating 160 pounds to 180 and then 200 and then back down. I just get so sidetracked. Anyway. Okay. Man, when my cousins end up seeing this, it's just gonna be like, hey man, just get off my back, man. Just get off my back. You know, she's a good person. Um I made makeup. Oh, 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 okay. 2019, somewhere between August, September. I was going through a lot myself at the time, but I'm that kind of person. While my ship's sinking, I'm still helping. Okay, I nearly died many times since 2018, 2019. Let's get all emotional now. Okay. Uh, yeah, it was pretty intense. So um, going through a lot of stuff, but you know, me jumping in and helping anybody at any point is something I do all the time. Just like I can go to the gym tomorrow, get in the sauna once I'm done with my workout, and talk to somebody for 15 minutes straight about anything. They're like, oh man, I can't ever keep my diet. I would help them. And I can guarantee you, if you come from the city that I'm from and you see me in the gym that I go to, you definitely know what I'm talking about. And yeah, I got a cheap camera because, again, like I said, I had no intention of doing this. Um, I got off of the internet pretty much completely about 2015. And it was just because I felt like I had a lot of other things to do and I didn't have time for it. So, in a way, I'm kind of getting back on because of her, which might sound a little wag the tail. Who's wagging the tail, the tail or the person? Um, but maybe I'm just ready to get back on the internet. But uh, I tend to stay off of it. But when I was growing up, I was like the class clown, but I wasn't the guy that would look really, really dumb just to do it. You know what I mean? I would be like making movie quotes and jokes and do voices and stuff. And that's another thing that I connected with her on. I was like, oh, she does voices. I do voices. So I was like, oh, that's pretty awesome. Um, I'm I made that speech about the makeup and putting your makeup on. Like instead of having somebody else put it on most of the time, because I found out you were going through something that you put it on yourself, and the whole time you were putting it on yourself, you're telling yourself another confident thing, and another confident thing, and another confident thing. So by the time you walk out on stage, um, you know exactly what to do, and you're ready. You might find yourself going to the next step, to the next step, to the next step, and for her, it would be probably her dance choreography. Where's the next spot? I'm pretty sure, even as good as she is, she probably still likes to have tape on the ground just in case. Um, so, um, so I made the makeup speech about being a warrioress in 2019 on Twitter. For example, I'm literally jumping out to do this. I got on Twitter, made that just for her, and then I just got back off of Twitter because I was like, it's just, I have nothing wrong with the internet. I love it, but I use it literally all the time. But I haven't been a social media guy. I'm gonna try to dip my toe in just a little bit. Okay, so you might start seeing more stuff from me. Hey, hey, and sometimes what you can do is you can go ahead and put it on all slapdash. Like the army does. Just like, it doesn't make any sense. But anyway, the whole slapdash thing is an Eddie Izzard joke, and um, I think he goes by gender fluid by now, but he was considered transvestite at the time. A straight man in women's clothing. That's what he was doing in one of his stand-ups, and he, the start of the video, a good 15 minutes of was that where he's talking about squirrels and covered in makeup, up in the tree, So it's really good. I'd say it's worth looking up as Eddie Izzard. He's a great actor as well. And where it is it? Okay. See, I was supposed to make this funnier, but since I do things like straight off the top of my head, and here I am actually trying to script this stuff out, it's going okay. Like, y'all ever seen Mad TV? And that's one chick, that she goes, okay. Anyway, you have to be an old man like me. Anyway, whatever. I don't like seeing her depressed, Ariana Grande. Okay. I mean, why? Why? Why should she be depressed? She's always trying. That's the most important thing. That's what matters to me. So, I'm not saying that I'm like, ooh, what's a big deal? Because some rando on the internet jumps on the video is expecting it to go viral wildfire. Like, okay, yeah, it's probably not going to happen, but I'm pretty sure somehow she'll get a hold of this thing. So that would be cool, just to kind of get like that kind of, you know what I mean. So when I saw her face depressed, I didn't even watch the video because I was like, I can't. Mm-mm. It's just like there's nothing I can do. What am I going to do? I'm going to sit there and watch it. I can't do anything, and that's how I came up with this. Making this video. It's literally going to say for Ariana Grande and fans, or right, so that way they'll know that I consider this really important for her fans. And I'm not saying by any means that Ariana hasn't heard any of these things before. Okay, but you know, even one of these little, dudes on the ground that ain't even like, all into the intranet thingy. Uh, you know. Anyway, so I was going to do the Doctor Evil pose, like, because I have a white cat, so I thought that'd be funny. But anyway, yeah, and then I always speak from the heart, but I needed to write some dope. See, I find myself fumbling over my own stuff because I'm used to making speeches straight out of it. Now, I didn't actually have this pulled up. If I would have had this pulled up, I would have just gone straight into it, but I didn't. So this is what we're doing. Okay, the very last bit of it, getting to the meat and potatoes. All right. One of the quotes that I would like to also say, this could not necessarily be like for Ariana or anything like that, pretty much just anybody, is Bob Marley. Bob Marley's quote one of the time, he said, "Bad doesn't take a day off, so neither will I." It's a good quote. Said, "Light up the darkness," and I got reminded of it when I was watching that Will Smith movie. Yeah, of course I was doing the Will Ferrell thing for the, I'm Ron Burgundy. Anyway, and the very last thing, okay, oh gosh, I'm gonna have to grab my phone. I forgot to grab my phone. Don't worry, I won't even pause it just to show. Ooh, I can do it in one take. No, I'm just kidding. Everybody is insecure about something. So while I am doing this, some people will turn it off. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, we'll be right back. Okay. Sorry for all the technical difficulties at the moment. I can make up a bunch of stuff to sound cool or something, but that's not going to happen. Oh, and if you haven't managed to see it, okay, personal trainer, started working out since I was 3, hardcore about weights, but I also like to enjoy my life as well. Got me a tad little belly there, a little Buddha belly. Not afraid of it. Okay. Okay. I wrote the name this down so that way I wouldn't um, do it. So this is me doing something I do not want to do, whether I'm good at it or not. I really don't care, but hey, she gets out of her comfort zone to, you know, do whatever. I'm gonna get out of my comfort zone for a second. Come on now. Come on, meow. All right, here we go. I'm not gonna memorize all of it because I'm rusty. But and this is Blue October, but if they want to claim the money, if this makes anything, that's fine. But I just want to have it up. You know what I'm saying? Besides, he kind of knows me through my sister. So, Mr. First and Failed and De La Who say. Anyway, see, I'm already uncomfortable. Visibly uncomfortable. Sweet song of pigeon wings. Can we all recall when Mama and Papa were the sweet tooth Christmas ball I said? A picturesque holiday family. Yeah, of course I was small and all I knew was my grandpa. But I really didn't know him at all, I said. My blood, my cousins, my cavalry. Yeah, piece of them gone, but still I feel them strong when I reach for Sean. Cause my grandpa's gone. Shout out. I've got love for the family. Yeah, that's part of the problem. You know what I'm saying? And my father could stop any brawl, but I pucker up. I like to kiss you all I say. And with a dry throat. Go figure. Open your eyes. A new song, cause this family's wrong, so don't lecture me. Don't lecture me. But as far as I can see, stepmom, you're the widow's palm, is what's crushing me. And that's family. Beyond my time. Yeah, it's beyond my time. Yeah, yeah. I like harmonizing with the singer. It's just my deal. Okay, well, at least for the rest of it, that's the rest of the song there. And you know, if I put their song up there, at least I'll play the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Um, I prefer. I mean, you know my sister, so if you're worried about a couple of dollars, we'll give you that couple of dollars. But I just want to be able to get this video out there and show Ariana that here I am coming out of my comfort zone just to say what's up. And so obviously, since this gets posted, my account's going to be say what. It's going to be quite a bit of comedy. I don't know how much I'm going to do on like content or anything, but you know, at some point I'm going to have to upgrade my camera just a little bit. You know, it's just what came with the monitor. But yeah, so I went to Vegas not too long ago last year. It was fun. I stayed for about 3 months. It was a lot of fun. It was really cool. And I don't know, maybe I'm a little nervous or something. Maybe it's just bad lighting. Can't really tell the difference. But, you know. Woo. Let me think. Wonder if there's anything to cover while this is still playing. Uh, we'll see. We'll see what I do. We'll see what I do. I might even do some keeping up with my workout, my workouts. Do maybe some updating some pictures, but not like make it all about working out because, I'm not a, one trick pony. You know what I mean? I don't want to be, pigeonholed into one specific thing. And again, I don't really know if I can sing. Naturally, I'm going to be like, all defensive, like, oh, no, I sound good. But, you know, it's different between the ears than outside of the ears. So I like how it sounds on the inside of my ears. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. All right. Anyway, more of a comedian than anything. Like playing poker, have fun. Uh, but yeah, so I was the one that did all that makeup stuff, all slapdash. And yeah, if she's still listening. So just let you know that was why I did that. So, you know, uh, everybody, good luck. Have some fun. Don't get in too much trouble. Anyway, bye. I'm going to look at the camera. Auf Wiedersehen.